1992 Ford Mustang GT convertible, 55,000 miles. Let's take it for a test drive. 1992 Ford Mustang GT convertible. This is a documented one-owner Mustang with 55,390 actual miles. It is a clean Carfax, no accidents or damage ever reported, and do have some other good paperwork with it. In the additional informations tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com, you will see photos of all that extra stuff along with the Carfax. Mechanically, this is a very stock Mustang GT. It is a 5.0 factory 5-speed car. Again, 55,000 miles, so really, really good miles. And then you obviously have your power steering, power front disc brakes. The AC has been converted to R134A, and it blows nice and cold. The blower motor works on all three of the speeds. Actually got low, 1, medium, and high, so actually 4 speeds there. Drivability is excellent, very tight out on the open road. Does everything you'd want a 55,000 mile Mustang GT to do. As far as some mods, it does have an aftermarket ram air setup. It's mounted up underneath the front bumper on the passenger side. You'll see like a little scoop there underneath the front bumper on the passenger front corner up there. They claim that it adds like 15 to 20 extra horsepower. I don't really know if it does a whole lot. I mean, it forces some cold air into the air box, which is cool, kind of an old school style setup. Other than that, it's going to be really, really stock. The exhaust has had the cats deleted, but still retains the original Ford mufflers, stock style tailpipes. I really like Flowmasters behind a 5-liter. That's just me. You can add them if you want, or you can leave these Ford mufflers, kind of to each their own on it. On the interior, probably my favorite thing about this car and any Fox body that has factory black cloth interior, it is code DJ, which again is the black cloth interior. It is very nice in here. The dash is excellent, all your factory gauges. Seats are in excellent condition. Carpet's great, floor mats are great. Door panels look really nice as well. Inside the convertible top looks good. Visors are nice. We'll slow down here, we'll roll into it. Downshift to second, we'll roll into it on the interstate here. Again, any Fox body that's got factory black cloth interior is going to be at the top of my list, and this one being a titanium and then two-tone silver on the bottom with black interior is just a really cool combo, very hard to find. On the interior, again, you do have your power top switch over here, along with your flasher switch. You have your lights and fog lights over here. All of that stuff is working. The only item I have listed as inop is this is a power driver seat. The power function to go forward, back, up, and down is not functioning, so right now the seat is stuck in the current position. It's in a great position for me. I'm 6 foot tall, 190 pounds, and I fit in here very well for where the seat is at. You can buy the aftermarket switch and the motor for the replacement ones. You can buy those on eBay or online at different parts stores, so you can have the power seat fixed if you have to be able to move it. You can recline the back manually, so that will move the seat some. Back seat looks excellent, nothing's out of place. Center console with the ashtray door opens and closes properly. Little surface corrosion in the bottom of the ashtray door, but no one ever smoked inside this car. Glove box and center console both open and close properly. Very, very nice interior. You have your cruise button. Kick that on, set the cruise. We're doing 65 right there. We'll accelerate. There you have it. Works great. Temperature and gauges are all functioning properly. Odometer's rolling. On the underneath of this Mustang, very nice floors, no rust issues. Again, this is a no accidents or damage ever reported single owner Mustang GT. The floors are great. Inside the trunk looks great as well. The drop downs are nice. This is a code YX titanium frost with the two-tone darker silver down low. Very nice car cosmetically. Does appear to be original paint all the way around the car. Still retains all of its original VIN tags. You have the VIN tag on the front bumper, both of the inside front fenders, bottom side of the hood. You also have the tags on the bottoms of both doors, bottom of the deck lid, and on the inside of both rear quarter panels, as well as the rear bumper. So you do have all your VIN tags all the way around the car. You have your VIN tag on the top of the dash, and you have your data tag over here in the driver's side door jamb. So all of the original tags are on the car, which is really cool. Black power top is in nice condition, goes up and down like it should. You have your release over there, and you have your release over here on the driver's side. You release both of those, use the power top switch, and it goes up and down properly. As you can see here, we're rolling into it back on the interstate. Shift over to overdrive there, 5th gear. You're just cruising. The wheels are in really nice condition. The tires roll nice with no dry rot or cracking, but the date code on the tires is 2012. So I would suggest maybe putting some tires on it at some point. But there is no issues on them other than that they're 13-year-old tires. Back on the paint, it shows well with some smaller little imperfections, miscellaneous little stuff. One of the interesting little things, and it's not a major deal, up underneath the front fenders on the wheel lip, there's like some chips in the paint underneath. Again, when you have to like look at the car up underneath on the wheel wells, you just have some little paint flaking, not out to the exterior of the car. And there is some little paint like imperfections starting on the driver's side fender over here. You will see photos of all of that in the additional information tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com. The Does It Work section will also be there, the Carfax, the window sticker, and extra photos of the documents that we have on this one will be in that folder, so make sure you guys check that out. All of your suspension appears to be factory equipment. Does have brand new front struts on it. Shocks perform great. Brakes obviously do their job. Steering is nice and tight. No shakes from the suspension. No rattles. It doesn't pull you left. It doesn't pull you right. Be able to roll into it here a little bit. Smooth, easy shifts. I'm not a Fox body guy. I sell a ton of them here at the dealership. I know I'm weird. I like the next generation Mustangs. I like that body style, the 94s to the 98s. I have nothing wrong with Fox bodies, but they drive awesome. So I can't take that away from them. They're super fun to drive. Obviously a 5.0 5-speed is a great combo. They're tried and true. They run forever. You can do some simple things to them to get a whole lot of power out of them. But just regular stock style Mustangs like this one are just a blast to drive. Bang through the gears. That 5-speed shifts through all of the gears properly. Easy car to drive. Very comfortable. Being that it is a convertible, you do get a little bit of wind noise from the top. But it's all factory. I mean, we're doing highway speed 75 or so miles an hour right now. You are going to get some little wind noise from a convertible no matter which one you're in. But it's nothing that's unusual. I would say it's normal wind noise from a Fox body convertible. Inside the trunk is very clean. It's got the factory inlays, like that carpet inlay or material that these came with. And same thing with the engine compartment. It's all very factory. Shows great. This is the original 5-liter for the car. This one just has a lot of really good stuff going for it. Love the titanium frost with the two-tone, the dark silver. Absolutely love the black cloth interior. Just sets this car apart from other Mustangs. And then the 5.0 5-speed being a one owner with 55,000 documented miles. It's just an excellent Fox body. And we're gonna turn 55,400 miles once this Bronco Sport gets out of our way. How am I driving? Call this number. I will call this number and tell them that you are very, very slow. A little bit of a bumpier road here, and that suspension handles great. These Fox bodies, specifically this one, is something you can hop in and drive it anywhere, anytime, and they're honestly pretty worry-free cars, even when they get up there in the miles. And this one obviously being a really low mileage car at 55,000, it's just a car that I'd feel comfortable hopping in and going anywhere you want to go. All of your windows roll up and down like they should. You have your power front and your power back windows. Obviously, again, the power top works like it should. Windshield is super easy to see out of. Back glass is very clean and no haziness at all looking through the rearview mirror. The side windows are very easy to see out of. I don't see any issues with any of that stuff. You have your power locks, That all works properly. Really cool that it's got the AM/FM cassette stereo with the equalizer. Usually people take those out, put aftermarket stereos. This one's very stock. Outside of, again, the tires being replaced, they're 2012s. The tires, the Cat Delete, and then the addition of the Ram Air setup up front. It's a very stock Mustang. We're cruising at 70. Let me downshift here. Roll into it a little bit. Even at high speeds, when you downshift into fourth and roll into it, it's got good power. No vibrations. That motor is smooth all the way through the power band. The clutch, again, does exactly what you want it to do. You can downshift, it engages where you want it to. You can upshift, it engages where you want to. No grinding going in and out of every gear. The shifter is very nice and tight. One thing that I don't ever touch on, but it's probably a good note, all of your AC and heat vents, all of the little slides work properly. You can turn it left, turn it right, turn it up, turn it down. The directional aspects of the vents all work properly. All of the wiring under the dash is very clean. Don't see anything that's ever been messed with or hacked up. You have your front and rear seat belts. All those work properly as well. My suggestions on this car is two things. Drive it exactly like it sits, or add some Flowmasters. I love the sound of the Flowmasters behind the 5-liter. That's the only thing that I would personally change on the car. I know that it is very original and having the Ford mufflers is cool, but having a Flowmaster setup behind the 5-liter is just a great sound on a Mustang. And then I would personally fix the power driver seat over here. That'd be the one thing I would really want to do to just be able to get comfortable. Again, if you're 6 foot tall or 6'1" or 5'10", 11, very close to my height, you don't really need to move the seat because it's in the perfect position. But it's always nice to be able to move it if someone else is going to drive your car. Just a great Fox body, super solid underneath, great documentation, very cool color combo with the titanium frost and the black cloth interior. I can't state enough how cool the black cloth interior is, especially with this exterior color. Very, very hard car to find. Every once in a while, I forgot to mention this earlier in the video, every once in a while your airbag light will flash. It just flashed twice and then now it's off again. Oh, there it flashed again. So one of the most common things with a Fox body Mustang is they're going to be that airbag light. So there it is again, and now it's off again. So again, airbag light flashes a little bit. The power seat on the driver's side over here is not functioning properly, and that's really it about disclaimers. And as always, I'm Michael. This is a one-owner 1992 Ford Mustang GT convertible with 55,405 miles from myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars. We appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out that additional information tab on the website pcclassiccars.com. Check out the content across all of our social platforms, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a great weekend.